And here we are back. Well, I am back. Liza was here in Ljubljana. Oh yeah, Friday afternoon, 6 p.m. plus 31 degrees Celsius, but this one wanted to go out, so I said okay, let's go. Oh yeah, quite a long week, well, 6 days actually behind me. So on Sunday pridna lulamo, pridna. So on Sunday in the morning, I got up, checked my baggage, went and cast the vote at a referendum local. If you wanted the result, like 93% of the people that voted against the plans of the mayor regarding expansion of parking, paid parking spaces, and basically raising parking rates, fees, and so forth. But because the necessary quorum wasn't met, the mayor at the end won. But this showed him basically, I think this was basically a message, because people knew that, in the summertime people will not come to vote because they are already on vacation abroad. It's a strong signal to the mayor, because in October, November, in autumn, we have local elections, and he's once again running. So yeah, voted, came, before I had breakfast, voted, came back, the last check of the baggage, shower, got dressed, shuttle to the airport, and then I had my first flight, so Ljubljana, Warsaw, and then Warsaw, Toronto. I came, so the same day, basically, no time difference, at 11 p.m. Stayed the night in Toronto, and the next day took the bus. So on Monday I took the bus to Kingston, Ontario, and then so Tuesday, Wednesday we had our conference, workshop actually. And so yesterday at 6 a.m. I left my Kingston hotel, and I was traveling until if you remember, a lot of holes are here. When I came home, it was like 2 p.m., something like that. So yeah, I think if I could calculate all of the time differences, I was on the move for 34 hours straight. So yeah, quite tired. And this one said, okay, we have to come for a walk. We have to go for a walk. Yeah, I came home, barely any reaction to my presence. And then I said, okay, I'm hungry, I have to eat something. I said, okay, McDonald's. She will get nuggets because she was a good girl for this week. Yeah, quite noticeable, larger response, reaction, bigger reaction than before. Oh, Lizica, it's so hot. Peva tuki tuki. Na bot fierbac. I don't know if she has a dog in a car. We are not waiting. Lizika, to je to kuroče. It's so hot. Yeah, regarding the weather, on Tuesday we had the hottest day. It was 32. You know, I was hoping, or I believed, because you know the Kingston lies by the Lake Ontario and Lawrence, St. Lawrence, I think it's St. Lawrence River, that you know it will be a little bit cool. No. It wasn't. Humidity, it was like almost 70% that day. And then on Wednesday, you know, in the morning I got up. I said, okay, let's go for a walk, you know, morning walk to see the city once again. And it was, you know, a little bit darker. I said, perhaps there will be a storm. I checked, you know, the weather app. Yeah, there is a possibility of storm. Okay. And then the news came. Yeah, there are wild, you know, there are wild nature fires going on in the prairie, in the province. So yeah, actually I didn't smell anything. Didn't smell anything, you know. It was just a little bit gloomier than the day before. But yeah, yesterday when we were driving, so Kingston, Toronto, you could still see like, you know, a fog or a mist, you know. The remains of the smoke. So yeah, quite tiring event. And then I realized when I came home, I said, okay, let's check. I forgot that I have already done it before I left. But yeah, we have enough videos for this whole week ahead of us. So this week we can take it easy with the video making, so that we will get back to our regular scheduled interval of 1 week delay. Oh, Lizzie Roger. Yeah, Lil Sis was taking care of Lisa while I was away, in the morning walks, in the evening walks. Of course, the first weekend she was with Mom. Mom said that she didn't even wanted to go for any walks, you know, to the forest or among the fields. Basically, she was just lying around in the backyard. But yeah, she saw some bunnies that she wanted to, let's say, include in the exercise regime, but Mom didn't let her. Oh, Bridna. and there was a neighbor's dog, from the neighboring property, who apparently always comes to see mom when mom comes up, and Lisa took offense to that. She didn't allow it. Oh, sorry. But she was okay. Peva tukaj levo. Prijetna. So yeah. As I said, perhaps this week we will not do any more long videos, and we will resume next weekend. Actually, okay, that's it from us.